Hey everybody, Ryan here. Alright, today we're going to go over all the games from today. There were 11 games, so let's get through this as quick and painless as possible. Alright, so just start off. If you're watching us, thank you for watching. If you are a subscriber or a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I drop a new video. I drop at least one, maybe two every day, depends on how busy I am outside of this each day, because I have a young daughter and I have a family, so I have to do family things too. So, after that, let's get going with the first game of the day. Detroit versus Chicago. Alright, Chicago won this one 6-2. Alright, the scoring went like this. At 4:42 of the first period, Pius Sutter got his first of the year from Calvin DeHaan and Patrick Kane. At 9:44, Pius Sutter again, power play goal. His second of the year second game actually, from Matthias Janmark and Dominic Kubalik. All right, on to the second period. 41 seconds in, Tyler Bertuzzi's second on the power play from Dylan Larkin and Philip Hronik. Then at 17:18, Connor Murphy, his second of the year, expanded it to 3-1. 58 seconds into the third period, Matthias Janmark's second of the year from Patrick Kane and Connor Murphy. Then at 11:39, Tyler Bertuzzi got his third of the year, second of the game, from Bobby Ryan and Philip Hronik. Then at 12:28, Pius Sutter finishes the hat trick. He gets his third of the game, third of the year, from Alex DeBrincat and Duncan Keith. Then at 15:55, Philip Kurashev got his second of the year. So I want to say it's Pius Sutter. It could be Pius or I don't know, Pius or something like that. I know he's from Switzerland, so I'm pretty sure it's Pius, but I could be incorrect. I didn't get to watch any of this game, so I did not catch how to actually say his name. All right, the shots on goals were 35-27 in favor of Chicago. Face-off percentages, even 50-50. Power play, 2 for 5 for Detroit, 1 for 5 for Chicago. Penalty minutes, 10-4, Chicago with 10. Hits, 34-26 in favor of Detroit. Blocks, 14-11 in favor of Chicago. Giveaways, 12-10 in favor, well, not in favor of, but Chicago with 12. Jonathan Bernier for Detroit had 29 saves, 829 save percentage. And then Lackinen had 25 saves and 926 save percentage for Chicago. Lankinen has looked good so far, so we'll see if that continues, because at this point, he probably has a starter job. All right, like I said, first star, Pius Sutter, hat trick, hard to beat that, +2, and 14:56 at time on ice. Connor Murphy, second star, 1 goal, 1 assist, +4, 22 minutes, 22 seconds at time on ice. And Patrick Kane, in a 6-goal Chicago game, it's not often you don't see Patrick Kane with a goal, but today he had 2 assists, +3 and 17-16 at time on ice. All right, on to Buffalo versus Washington. All right, this one went the opposite of how it went last time they met. Last time they met, Capitals won 4-3 in shootout. This time, it was Buffalo's turn to win 4-3. All right, scoring began. First period, 6:58 in. Justin Schultz, first goal of the year. I am personally still not a fan of him, but that is because of what he did to my team. So he still won 2 cups. So congratulations, I guess. Anyways, at 10:07 of the second period, Colin Miller's first of the year for Buffalo. Power play goal from Rasmus Ristolainen and Casey Middlestat. Honestly, I didn't even know Casey Middlestat was even playing on Buffalo's team this year. I thought he was on the taxi squad personally. Maybe they called him up for this game. I'm not sure. I didn't get a look at the news today, so I'm sorry ahead of time. 11:51 into the second, about a minute 40 odd some later. TJ Oshie's second power play goal from Justin Schultz and Nicholas Backstrom. 13:04 of the second, Buffalo ties it again. Victor Olofsson, his third of the year, power play goal from Sam Reinhart and Jack Eichel. Eichel's had a good start to the season. That's good for Buffalo if he's playing that way. Third period, 7:24, and Eric Stahl's second as a Sabre. Power play goal from Rasmus Ristolainen and Colin Miller. Then at 9:28, Capitals tie the game to Well, not at that time, send it to overtime. They didn't know that, but that would be the tying goal to send it to overtime. At 9:28 the third, Nicholas Backstrom's fourth power play goal from Jakub Vrana and John Carlson. Then in shootout, this one, no one scored overtime, obviously. Shootout, Jack Eichel got the game-winning goal. I believe he was the only one who scored in that shootout. All right, shots on goal were 48-31 in favor of Buffalo. Holy cow. It's not often you see Buffalo get that many shots anymore. Face-off percentage, 51-49 in favor of Buffalo. Power play, 3 for 5 for Buffalo, 2 for 3 for Washington. It was not a penalty killer's night in this game. 10-6, the penalty minutes with Capitals with 10. Hits, 16-11, Capitals with 16. Blocks, 16-15, Capitals winning that one again. Giveaways, 6-1, Capitals with 6. Goalies, Linus Ullmark, 28 saves, 903 save percentage, and Vanacek, 45 saves, 938 save percentage. This Vanacek kid has looked pretty good so far for Washington. God, why do they keep coming up with all these really good Russian goalies in this city? Eric Stahl, 1 goal, even, and 15.50 time on ice as the first star. Second star, Justin Schultz, 1 goal, 1 assist, +1, and 24 minutes, 39 seconds of time on ice. Sorry, the cats are fighting each other in the background. Rasmus Ristolainen, 2 assists, even, and 24 minutes, 13 seconds of time on ice. Very nice. All right, on to Toronto versus Calgary. Toronto won this one 3-2. Ever since they lost Thornton, they've been winning like crazy. Or they've won each of the games since. I can't say they've been winning like crazy, but they won both games, so. And they got Austin Matthews back in this one, which definitely helped. And definitely helped because he scored the game winner. But anyways, on to scoring. 7:46 into the first period, Jake Muzzin's first from Mitch Marner and Morgan Riley. Then at 12:53 of the second period, Calgary ties it. Sean Monahan's second from Noah Hanifin and Johnny Gaudreau. At 19:28 of the second period, Wayne Simmons first as a Maple Leaf from Mitch Marner and Morgan Riley. Then in the third period, 2:42 and Austin Matthews third of the year from Jason Spezza and Morgan Riley. This would be the game winner, but they didn't know that at that point. Third period, 6:33 in. Elias Lindholm's third, a power play goal from Rasmus Andersson and Sean Monahan. Brought it to within 1, but they just could not get that last goal to tie it. Shots on goal, 33-32 for Calgary. Face-offs, 52-48. Toronto winning that. Power play, 1 for 4 for each of them, so they were even there. Even 25% each. Penalty minutes, 8 each. Hits, 13-9 in favor of Calgary. Blocks, 15-3 in favor of Toronto. Giveaways, 12-9 in favor, well, not in favor, but Calgary win 12. Goalies, Campbell, 31 saves, 939 save percentage. Good game for him. Markstrom, 29 saves, 906 save percentage. Another good game for him. First star, Morgan Riley, 3 assists, +1, and 22 minutes, 11 seconds of time on ice. Jack Campbell, 31 saves on 33 shots against for 939 save percentage. And Andrew Mangiapane, even, and 16:57 time on ice. I am unsure why he got this with no points in the game, but it's like Erik Karlsson the other day for the Sharks was a first star, and he had absolutely nothing offensively. So, I don't know. Not everybody judged it off offense. Me personally, I mean, there were other people who did a little bit more than him in the offensive area, so I would pick them personally, but that's just me. All right, on to Vegas and Phoenix. Oh, see, there I go again with Phoenix. Arizona. All right, this one was a snooze fest of a game, to be quite honest with you. It was not exciting. I mean, it was exciting if you like low-scoring games. If you like high-scoring games, this was a snore fest because there wasn't even a goal scored until the last minute of regulation. At 19:17 in the third period, William Karlsson's second from Jonathan Marchessault and Alex Tuch. The shots were 27-16 in favor of Vegas, who would be the winner, 1-0. Face-offs 61% to 39% in favor of Vegas. Power play 0 for 2 for each of them. Penalty minutes 4 minutes each. Hits 34-27 in favor of Vegas, so at least they were hitting each other, I guess. Blocks 16-15 in favor of Arizona, and both have 5 giveaways. Marc-Andre Fleury got the shutout, 16 save shutout for 1,000 save percentage. Darcy Kemper, 26 saves, 963 save percentage. He allowed 1 goal in the last minute. All right, William Karlsson, 1 goal, +1, and 1912 time on ice was your first star. Second star, Darcy Kemper, 26 saves on 27 shots against for 963 save percentage. And Fleury with the 16 save shutout. Those were your 3 stars. And rightfully so, because it looked like it was just the goalies doing anything. And honestly, it looked only like Kemper was really doing anything. All right, on to the Islanders versus New Jersey Devils. And the Devils won this one 2-0. Another kind of meh game, other than a 2-minute point in the end of the first period. All right, 17 minutes of the first period. Jack Hughes, 3rd goal of the year on the power play from Ty Smith and Kyle Palmieri. Then 2 minutes later exactly, 19 minutes into the first, Pavel Zacha from Nikita Gusev and Ty Smith. Ty Smith's looked good so far this year. I think he's going to be a good defender for him. He doesn't play very many minutes, though. I think he only played like 13, 14 minutes in this game. I think he's 3rd pair defender for them, but I think he plays on the power play more than he does. I wouldn't say more than he does in regulation, but not much less than he does in regulation. All right. Shots on goal, 28-24 in favor of the Islanders. Face-offs, 61-39 in favor of the Islanders. This was not a good face-off day for some teams. Power play, 0 for 2 for the Islanders, 1 for 2 for New Jersey. Penalty minutes, 4 each. I've got a really low penalty day, too, by the way. Hits, 16-11 in favor of the Islanders. Blocks, 9-6 in favor of the Islanders. Giveaways, 7-5. New Jersey was 7. Sorokin had 22 saves for a 917 save percentage, and Scott Wedgwood with a 28 save shutout. So Scott Wedgwood was your first star, 28 save shutout. Ty Smith, 2 assists, +1, and 11 minutes, 48 seconds of time on ice. That's a defender with 11 minutes of 48 seconds. That's insane, especially a defender who pretty much leads your team in points, other than Jack Hughes. He's the only one I think who is higher than him at this point. That's kind of ridiculous to me. I mean, he is playing 3rd pair, but PK Subban has, 1 point? And he's playing more minutes than this guy? Come on. Give him a shot. What do you have to lose? I mean, you're probably going to get a lottery pick this year anyways. Well, actually, they haven't played that bad, but still. I mean, in the long run, I'm not sure they're going to be able to hold that up, but Jack Hughes is your 3rd star, 1 goal even, and 16-25 time on ice. All right, on to New York Rangers versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. All right, this one, Penguins won it 3-2. Goals went like this: 16:36 of the first period. Colin Blackwell's first as a New York Ranger, after being acquired from Nashville as a free agent. From Adam Fox and Brett Howden. Second period, 11:24, and Brian Russ, 2nd goal of the year from Sidney Crosby. 17:17 of the second period, Ryan Strome took the lead again for the Rangers, his first from Jacob Trouba and Artemi Panarin. Then at 2:26 of the third, Jared McCann's 2nd, unassisted. Then at 18:29, the game-winning goal from Jake Gensel, his 2nd of the year from Chris Letang and Sidney Crosby. I gotta admit, Malkin and Crosby have been mostly invisible this year. I know Crosby has like 1 or 2 goals and 4 assists now, but for him, it's quite a slow start to the year. I ain't saying like 6 points is slow, but still, it's not what I'm used to seeing from him. He's been mostly invisible outside of it. I mean, I haven't heard much about him this year, so hopefully he can pick it up. Anyway, shots on goal, 26-19 in favor of the Rangers. Face-offs, 51-49 in favor of the Rangers. Power play, 0 for 2 for the Rangers. Penguins didn't have a single power play in this game because the Rangers did not take a penalty all game long. It's insane. 4 penalty minutes for the Penguins. I'm sure the Rangers head coach is like, yay, no penalties. How the fudge we lose? That's probably what he's saying right now. But anyways, hits 33-32 in favor of the Penguins. Blocks 14-13 in favor of the Rangers. Giveaways 10-4, Penguins with 10. Seriously, you're the Rangers coach. You outshot them. You did better in the face-off. Your power play, room to improve. Didn't take a penalty. One less hit. You had more blocks. You had less giveaways than they did. How the heck you lose? How? But, you know what? That's what a veteran team like the Penguins can do to you. Especially when you're a young upstart team like the Rangers right now. They're going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be this year necessarily that they're going to be there, but they're going to be there soon. But anyways, goalies, Shesterkin, 16 saves, 842 save percentage. That's what hurt him. But I think it was more boredom for him because he didn't face much all game. Then Jerry over on the Penguin side, 24 saves for a 923 save percentage. All right, Jake Gensel, 1 goal, +2, 2105 at time on ice for your first star. Brian Rust, his second star, 1 goal, +1, and 20 minutes, 7 seconds at time on ice. Colin Blackwell, 1 goal, +1, and 8:59 at time on ice for the third star of the game. All right. I can be excited for once. Yay! Ducks versus Avalanche. I don't know what it is about the Avalanche. The Ducks, even when they're bad, do okay against them. I think they've been 500 against them over the last 4 years. And the Ducks have been terrible for now 3 of them. So, that's not too bad. And they won this one 3-1. Yay! I'm sorry to any Colorado fans out there. I know I'm supposed to be unbiased, but I still got to cheer when my team wins because they're a terrible team. Especially beating a good team. Yay! I've been watching these games. Colorado's had the majority of chances, and I've watched most of their games all season so far, and they just, outside of that first line, the other lines look just lost out there at times. I think Brandon Saad is like -7 on the year already. What is going on? Him and Kadri have not meshed well so far on that second line. They might want to move someone around there, but that's up to their coach. They can figure that out. They'll still be a top team. It doesn't even matter. There's so much talent on that team. It's just they just got to work a few kinks out. They'll be there. Don't worry. But tonight was a win for the Ducks, 3-1. 58 seconds in the first period. I hadn't even tuned into the game yet. I missed this goal. Jakob Silfverberg's first of the year from Adam Henrique. Hey, maybe the second line is starting to heat up for the Ducks. That'll still be terrible. Second period, 9:05. Ricard Raquel's first from Ryan Getzlaf and Jakob Larsson. And then in the third period, 14:46, Mikko Rantanen scores his 5th of the year from Nathan McKinnon. Makes it a 1-goal game. The 18:20 of the third period, Hampus Lindholm got his second, and he has both his goals against Colorado. 6 more games, Lindholm. You got at least 6 more goals to go. That'll be, I think, a career high if he hits 8 goals. So, yay! From Carter Rowney and Derek Grant. That fourth line has done really well so far this year, and that's pretty much it for their offense. Like I said, Colorado dominated most of this game. 33-15 were the shots in favor of Colorado. They won in the faceoffs, 55-45. Power play was awful for both teams. 0-4 for Colorado, 0-3 for Anaheim. Hits, 32-22. Anaheim won that category. Blocks, they won 23-16. Giveaways, they unfortunately won that category. That's not really a win. But 10-9, they had 10. That Anaheim did. Goalies were Grubauer, 12 saves, 857 save percentage. And John Gibson had 32 saves for 970 save percentage. He had a really good game after he blew the last game with that horrible pass. Ugh. Still upsetting. But anyways, it was a good game for Colorado. They couldn't beat Gibson. He just had a heck of a game. I really don't expect the Ducks to win any more against them this year, but hey, we won one. John Gibson, 32 saves on 33 shots against for 970 save percentage. He's your first star of the game. He's usually one of the stars for the Ducks if they win because they don't win otherwise. Jakob Silfverberg is your second star, 1 goal even and 18:07 of time on ice. Third star, Hampus Lindholm, 1 goal even, 25:14 of time on ice. All right, on to LA versus St. Louis. Good news for Colorado is St. Louis lost as well. 63 to LA. I don't know what is with Colorado and St. Louis. They have not looked like they've been meshing well so far this year. I think they'll figure it out, but so far they have not done what people have expected. That's for sure. They've been losing to the bad teams in this division, which is odd. But sometimes you lose. I mean, you can't always stop the losses. They just happen sometimes. Anyways, 14:26 of the first. St. Louis opens the scoring. Braden Schen's third from Jordan Kyrou. Then 18:13, Alex follows first. A power play goal from Adrian Kempe and Anze Kopitar. Kopitar is a good start to the year, by the way. 18:36 into the first. LA takes the lead. Carl Grundstrom's first of the year. Then in the second period, LA continues to keep the lead. 6:25 into the second. Gabriel Velarde, third of the year from Dustin Brown. Then at 8:22, Anze Kopitar's first of the year from Adrian Kempe and Cale Clegg. Then at 17:18, Elias Anderson's first goal as a LA King from Anze Kopitar and Matt Roy or Waugh. I'm not sure how he says his name. All right, then third period, 6:01 in, Braden Schen's fourth of the year from Colton Parayko and David Perron. Makes it 5-2. Then at 6:49, Ryan O'Reilly's first of the year. That's kind of surprising. It's first of the year. From Jordan Kyrou, and that makes it 5-3. Uh-oh. Are they coming back? Nope. Empty netter at 19:43 from Drew Doughty, his second of the year. That's the end of this game. So, Anze Kopitar actually has 10 points on the year. Goal and 9 assists. I believe he leads the league in assists right now, so he is starting the year off hot, that's for sure. Shots on goal, 35-31 in favor of LA. Face-offs, 50% each. Power play, 1 for 4 for LA and 0 for 2 for St. Louis. Penalty minutes were 10-6 with St. Louis with 10. So that means they had offsetting minor since the penalty minute numbers are off from the power play numbers. Hits, 34-17 in favor of St. Louis. Blocks, 14-12 in favor of St. Louis. Giveaway, 18-14, LA with 18. This was a giveaway machine game, evidently. Goalies, Jonathan Quick, 28 saves, 903 save percentage. And Husso, 29 saves, 853 save percentage. I can see why Binnington's been getting a lot of starts, because I think each time I've seen Husso, he's not done well. Anze Kopitar, 1 goal, 2 assists, plus 2 at 21 minutes and 27 seconds of time on ice. That is your first star. Braden Schenn against his former team. A lot of people don't know that he actually was the LA Kings draft pick. And they traded him. What was that? It was him and Wayne Simmons for who? Oh, why am I drawing a blank who they were traded for? It's from Philly. Oh, I can't think of it. I have to go look it up. I don't know. I can't remember at the moment. If you know, write in the comments, please. But anyways, Braden Schenn, 2 goals, even, and 18-17 of time on ice. Then Adrian Kempe, third star of the game, 2 assists, plus 1 at 18:33 of time on ice. All right, San Jose versus Minnesota. And San Jose won this one 5-3. The scoring began in the first period, 4:21 in. Zach Parise second from Kirill Kaprizov. He has had a good start to the year, Kaprizov has. All right, then 19:02 of the first, Ryan Donato gets his first goal against his former team, his second of the year, from Kevin LeBanc and Eric Carlson. I forgot the R in Carlson there, I just realized. Sorry about that. Second period, Evander Kane scores at 6:39, his second of the year power play goal from Timo Meier and Ryan Donato. Then at 8:26, Noah Gregor from Mario Ferraro. All right, well, before that Gregor goal, there was a goal scored by Minnesota that was called back. I believe it was offsides. I had changed it to watch the Ducks game right before that goal was scored. I saw it on NHL.com, thought they had scored. Then I looked back later, it was 3-1. It was like, where did Minnesota's second goal go? And I found out later it was disallowed. So, but Nick Bustad would get that back at 16:47 of the second. He'd get his first of the year anyways, because it was his goal that was taken back. From Jared Spurgeon and Ryan Suter. Sorry. I always mix those two up. Then in the third period, 7:20 in, Kevin Fiala's second of the year power play goal from Ryan Suter and Zach Parise would tie the game 3-3 at that point. San Jose let him back in. But San Jose would get the winning goal from Brent Burns, second of the year. It was a beautiful goal. Look it up, by the way. It is a really good one-man effort to get this goal, and it was a beautiful backhand into the upper left corner of the net. It was a beautiful goal. So go look that one up or watch on NHL Tonight. I'm sure they'll have it on there. But he scored that second goal from Tomas Hertl. Then at 1931, Matt Nieto got his second of the year empty netter. And that one was challenged for possibly being offsides, but the challenge did not stand. So the goal stayed. All right. Shots on goal, 36-29 in favor of San Jose. Face-off percentage, 57-43 in favor of San Jose. Power play, 1 for 4 for each team. Penalty minutes, 12 for each team. Hits, 15-12 in favor of San Jose. Blocks, 17-10 in favor of Minnesota. And giveaways were 4-2, Minnesota with 4. San Jose, I gotta say, so far this year, has really kept this giveaway number down, where last year they were giveaway machines. They were awful with the giveaways, and it burned them all last season. So they're 3-3. I mean, not a great start, but a better start than they had last year, honestly. Well, actually, I think they had a winning record at this point last year, but they just went downhill from there. But it's a good start, and Jones looked good, even though his numbers aren't great. He has been a lot better than he looked last year. He looks more confident this year, honestly. So, Jones, 26 saves, 897 save percentage. Kakkonen, 31 saves, 886 save percentage. And the 3 stars, Brent Burns with a game-winning goal, +2, and 27 minutes, 31 seconds of time on ice. Zach Parise, 1 goal, 1 assist, -2, and 18:46 of time on ice. And Capo Kakkonen for 31 saves on 35 shots against for 886 save percentage. He was shelled tonight, and he stood pretty well. I mean, he only let 4 goals in. It wasn't bad. They had a lot of really good chances, too. All right, on to Dallas versus Nashville. Dallas' second game of the year. All right, Dallas won this one again, 3-2. So they have 10 goals to 2 goals scored on them against Nashville in these 2 games for their first 2 games of the year. Good start. And once again, another huge power play night for Dallas. All right, scoring start 14:55 of the first. Dennis Gurianov, second of the year, power play goal from Joe Pavelski and Rupe Hintz. 6:32 of the second, Rupe Hintz' first goal of the year, power play goal from Joe Pavelski. 14:55, Philip Forsberg's fourth of the year, power play goal from Ryan Johansson and Victor Arvidsson. Third period, 4:51 in, Dallas takes the 2-goal lead. Joe Pavelski's third on the power play from Rupe Hintz and John Klingberg. Then 9:59 of the third, Michael Granlund's first from Victor Arvidsson, and that was all the scoring. They brought it within 1, but they couldn't get that last one. So once again, Pavelski, huge night. Hintz, huge night. And Dallas wins again. Shots and goal, 22-17 in favor of Dallas. Face-off percentage, 51-49 in favor of Nashville. Penalty minutes, 8 each. Hits, 24-18 in favor of Nashville. Blocks, 26-17 in favor of Nashville. Giveaways, 8-6 in favor of Nashville. And goalies, Saros, 19 saves, 864 save percentage. And Khudobin, 15 saves, 882 save percentage. All right, Joe Pavelski, your first star for the second straight game. 1 goal, 2 assists, +2, and 20 minutes, 24 seconds of time on ice. That means he has 3 goals, 4 assists in the 2 games. And I could be incorrect on this, but I believe all of his points have been on the power play so far. I believe. Maybe 1 assist is not. Maybe. I'd have to look at last game. I can't remember. But Rupe Hintz, 1 goal, 2 assists, -1. Yeah, if you score all your points on the power play, you don't get a plus out of that. So, which I still find weird, but it is what it is. And 17:36 at time on ice. Victor Arvidsson was the third star. 2 assists, +1, and 19:31 at time on ice. All right, on to Edmonton versus... Dallas was 3 for 4 and 5 for 8 there today. So 8 and 12 on their power play. That is massively good. I don't think they'll keep that rate, but that's pretty dang good. And I don't think Jamie Benn played tonight, which, hey, they still won. Not that he did much in that first game. Well, he did get hurt in the first game, so he only played part of it. All right, Edmonton versus Winnipeg is your last game of the day. And Edmonton won this one 4-3. Scoring began 10:41 into the first period. Adam Lowry's third from Matthew Perreault and Mason Appleton. At 21 seconds into the second period, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, his third of the year from Connor McDavid and Jesse Puljujarvi. And at 14:18, Kyle Turris' first goal as an Edmonton Oiler from Zach Kassian and James Neal. I believe that is Neal's first point of the year. And at 13:54 of the third, Nikolai Ehlers, fourth of the year from Paul Stastny and Andrew Kopp tied the game at 2. 16:55, Kyler Yamamoto from Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl would take the lead again. 15:07, Blake Wheeler's third of the year power play goal from Mark Scheifele and Josh Morrissey. Then, the winning goal with 1 second left to play, Leon Draisaitl's third from Connor McDavid and Darnell Nurse. 1 second left, Winnipeg. You're 1 second from overtime. Come on. And by the way, they still had 13 more days till Pierre-Luc Dubois can play for them at the earliest. So, 38 shots for each team. Face-off percentage, 51-49 in favor of Edmonton. Power play, 0 for 3 for Edmonton. Edmonton's power play has not started out well this year, from what I can recall. Winnipeg, 1 for 2 on the power play. Penalty minutes, 6-4. Winnipeg with a 6. Hits, 2015 in favor of Edmonton. Blocks, 2013 in favor of Edmonton. Giveaways, 11-5. Winnipeg with 11. Koskinen got the win. 35 saves for 921 save percentage. And then Brossoit had 34 saves with an 895 save percentage. All right, Connor McDavid, 3 assists in this game for your first star, +3 in 23 minutes, 23 seconds. I think in the last handful of Oilers games, I think this is the first time I've seen McDavid really do much of anything. They've been on kind of a cold streak, him and Draisaitl. But it looks like they're heating up again. Look out, next opponent. Wait a minute, is it Winnipeg? Or is this the second game? I don't know. Whoever they play next, good luck. Second star, Leon Draisaitl, 1 goal, 1 assist, +2, 21:43 of time on ice. Nikolai Ehlers, 1 goal, +1, 16:46 of time on ice for your third star. All right, and that's it for this video, everybody. If you're watching this, thank you for watching. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified when a new video drops. And other than that, let me know in the comments what you think. I have a new mic. Let me know how it worked out. Hopefully it sounds clear, less of the audio pickup that I was having from using the microphone on my laptop. I don't think the sound quality was as good. Let me know how this one is. All right, other than that, I will see you all next video. Make sure to like, comment, and share as well. And I'll see you all next video. Bye, everybody.